Hi everybody, Coach Kaitlin here from MGA. We miss you all. I hope you're all being safe, staying home with your families. Yeah, we all can't wait to get back in the gym. But while you're home, there are still some basic skills that you can work on to keep yourself fresh, active, moving around, and all those kind of things. But the thing I want to stress to you the most is being safe. There's progression of skills, there's ways to do it properly. We don't want anybody getting hurt at home. So please, please, please follow proper progression. Be safe, be smart, and know your own skills. Alright, so today I'm going to show you a couple progressions about how to work on a handstand at home. Before we do that, as you know in the gym, we always do a warm-up and get our blood flowing. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'm sorry about the scenery here. I'm outside on my deck, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right, when we're here in a quarantine. So, first things first, 25 jumping jacks, followed by some nice breathing and stretching, okay? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, let me just adjust this screen a little bit so you can see. Okay, now for our stretching, we're going to start. Take a big deep breath in and out. In and out. One more time, in and out. Alright, arms up tall, reach to the ceiling, and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms up tall, touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms up tall, and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, stand in a big straddle. Keep our legs nice and straight. Arms up tall, and reach to the right. Arms up tall again, to the left. Alright, now to the middle. Very important that we try to keep our legs as straight as we can, okay? Reach, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can, reach underneath a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, before we get going, let's do a little bit more cardio with some jogging in place. Try and get those knees up. Ten seconds. Alright, that was a nice little warm-up. And now I just want to discuss the importance of a handstand before we move on. So, a handstand is the most important skill you can do in gymnastics. You'll find your handstand in everything. We have our handstand obviously in floor, with our bridge kickover, even our cartwheel, eventually your back handspring. And we obviously see it too in vault, beam, handstand on bars. So a handstand is just the most basic, most important skill to have in gymnastics. So the first thing is our body position. In a handstand, we know we need to have our arms squeezing our ears, right? Arms up tall, squeezing our ears. The next thing we need to keep extremely tight during a handstand is our belly. If we have our belly loose, your whole body's loose and you topple over. So my first suggestion is just to get comfortable with the body position. So we're going to stand up, hold our arms over our head, count to 10 in the proper position. So I'm going to do on the side, I'm tucking my belly in nice and tight. My arms are going to go up squeezing my ears. Then I'm going to peek at my hands. And that's it. I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. Even when I do that, I feel my muscles working because you're squeezing everything. You can also do that laying down on the floor with your hands over your head, pushing against a surface such as a wall or a couch. Okay, moving on. The way we start most skills in gymnastics, right, is in a lunge. So let's practice the lunge position next. From the front, it looks like this. I'm a righty, so I put my right leg forward. My toe is turned out. My front knee is bent, back knee is straight, arms come up by my ears. From the side, same thing. My right leg goes forward, my back leg is very straight, and I'm pushing into this front leg. Arms come up tall, and I make a straight line from my fingertip all the way down to my heel. Awesome. So that's the practice of a lunge and our body position. After that, we can progress into a needle hold. And like I said, notice I said the word progress. Don't skip steps, take it slow, go at your own pace. So here would be a needle hold. Arms are up. I'm in my lunge. I reach to the ground. Back leg comes up. Hold 1, 2, 3. And I come up. Notice, my arms did not drop from my ears one time. We want to keep them glued. Put the glue on, stick it to your ear. Okay? Next step would be the needle kick. I'll show you a variation for a little bit of the younger ones, would be similar to like a donkey kick. So I'll show you needle kick first, then donkey kick. Always in my lunge, arms up tall, reach. So, the needle kick, I still keep my arms by my ears the whole time, and instead of putting my feet up to a full handstand, I leave them split apart like this, a little bit more control. For the little ones you might have at home watching this, you can practice with donkey kicks, which is kicking your booty with your heels, or a little straddle hold just to get some weight on the shoulders and practice position. Hands down on the floor, or straddled, just like that. Alright, so I know this is a little bit quicker than normal, just a short video, but if we're moving on to some of us who are a little bit more advanced, we have more progressions. So what I would recommend, due to size or height, I can use this step that's behind me this way, or I can use something like this size, which would be similar to a couch or a sturdy chair. But please make sure whatever you're doing, I recommend doing it on a softer surface or putting a pillow or a mat or anything you have down just for extra precaution. So first, for my sake, since I'm a little taller, I'm going to use this deck box I have here and show you how to hold a pike hold handstand. Hands down, feet on the box. I walk my hands in till I'm in an L, covering my ears, and I hold it. Walk my hands out and come down. Alright, next would be to lift one leg up at a time, hold for 5 seconds, then lift the other leg up. So here goes. Same start, walk in. When I feel sturdy, I lift one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I lift the next leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And come down. That's really good practice because you're lifting up your comfortable leg or your leg that you use more dominantly, and then also lifting up your other leg to practice both positions. When you do that, try not to let your hips swing from side to side. Try to keep it directly straight up and down. From there, the next step would be to kick to a handstand from that position. Leg up, handstand, come down. Leg up, handstand, come down. Alright, and then finally, just to practice strength, body position, shoulder work, belly tight, arms by your ears, peeking at your hands, you can do a handstand against a wall. Simply put your hands down, slowly walk your feet up. The closer you get to the wall, the more challenging it will be. So take your time, progress that as you can. I'm going to use my house over here the best I can, and I'll show you how it's done. Alright guys, that's my lesson on handstands. I hope to see you soon. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and MGA misses you. Bye!